What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
Mr. James Hsu.
.com, and we're here for Keanu Reeves and Alice Eve in
Replicas. Sir, I didn't know this movie was coming out until you told me about it on camera like 2 weeks ago, and you were like, the Keanu Reeves movie's coming out, and I was like, what Keanu Reeves movie? So, Replicas. So if you haven't heard of this movie and you just happen to find this review, congratulations. What did you think about the movie?
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
I was entertained, and Keanu Reeves he's a genius.
Keanu Reeves is one of the most interesting actors in the world.
He's a genius.
Because he walks on this very fine level where he could be really bad.
Yeah.
And also very good.
And this movie, it was just so funny. There's like so much comedy in this movie, and
yeah, you're not talking about the real comedy.
Alice Eve, though.
So why 5?
Because I was entertained.
Is that the 5 right there? Because Alice Eve?
No, I was entertained.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was entertained.
Really?
Yeah.
But why a 5 though? Like, what were your?
Because I can't. Because like a 6 would be like it was. Like
we're gonna have to get into spoilers, I guess.
Yeah.
Before.
6
did you see a trailer for this movie?
Yeah.
So, what do we know? So I don't spoil anything. Like, if I watch the trailer, what do I know?
Something goes wrong. We know about the car accident, and then something goes wrong with the wife.
Oh, okay. Well then, I guess this whole review probably should be spoiler free, but I didn't like it. I don't think there's much here. I think there's a reason why you probably haven't heard of it yet. If you are one of the few people searching it, you're probably gonna watch it anyway. So I wasn't a fan. I think there's many issues here, but to really talk about it, we have to get into spoilers. So let's do that first. So did you know what was gonna happen? Like, did you have an idea of like where this movie goes?
No.
Okay. Because the only
not like this whole government thing, and the boss dude is gonna like I will kill you now. Just
yeah,
give me the
be
algorithm.
like generic evil guy.
Yeah, you will die now, but give me the algorithm first.
I take orders from on the phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't know any of that, and
so like I had read the IMDb before coming here because I checked the runtime, like I usually do, and it said like Keanu Reeves, who's obsessed with bringing people, or like obsessed with creating life after death. Becomes obsessed after his family accident or whatever.
That was brutal.
So at first, it was brutal, but yeah. Keanu Reeves didn't really seem to think so. Because he didn't really react much. He was like immediately like, boom, and the whole movie just feels like, it's one of those situations where you watch the movie and you're just like, why is no one like reacting right in this movie? Like, why is no one freaking out? So at first, the first thing of course we see is him trying to replicate a very recently dead soldier, yes. And they're trying to replicate it into a robot.
A robot body.
And so I assume that's what we were going. I assumed we were just going to put their consciousness in robots, but obviously that's not the case. We get into cloning, which kind of comes out of nowhere and everything like that. And the whole movie's just kind of baffling when you're like, huh. Like, so in his world, when he like recreates his entire family besides one character of the family, like, is he not worried about anyone else in the world that knows this family that might go like, what happened to your kid Zoe? Like, everyone else is supposed to forget. That was like the main thing in my head.
That was bothering me the whole time.
Yeah, like, what if you like no teacher or like no neighbors and like, where'd Zoe go? And they're like, who's Zoe? Like, how do you get by that?
Well, I assume he was just gonna move out of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just accept the life without Zoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I assumed.
I think that's probably the best part of the movie.
She was a cute actress too.
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't get much Zoe, but the little bit. I mean, they did make her probably the only sympathetic character in the movie.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
Because you're like, dang. But I think that's probably the only only good moment in this movie is when he has to pick a kid, and even though like that whole.
What about when Alice Eve was drinking orange juice?
That was good too. She had a pain in her side. She has a really.
So
great,
what did that mean?
Just the body, just being the way it is.
It's the branch.
The branch.
What?
It's like a phantom pain.
Oh.
Phantom pain.
Phantom pain. Whoa.
Just a mess. I don't. Like this is the questions that just arise out of this movie alone. You just can't get by. I just couldn't get by. Yeah. I was asking questions very early on, and then the movie just completes a complete left turn with this whole like big conspiracy and guys in suits that are shooting at you, and you know. So you could tell this movie also was rated R at one point and then turned into a very poorly edited PG-13.
Gotta get more butts in the seat.
They're trying to get as much, but yeah.
They're like, uh-oh.
Because the two murder scenes that I guess that happen besides like the death scene of the family, like are really oddly cut and shot, so. Anyway.
So you guys took it as the rich guy at the very end, the old white guy in the wheelchair?
I took
I
it
thought
as
he was
money.
just a client.
Yeah, but I think it's money.
He's not white either.
Oh, what was he?
He was Arabian.
Oh yeah, Dubai.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, I just think it is money. Like, it's just...
He was just a client though, right? Okay.
Like, if
You took it as he was the big boss?
He's just some Arabian.
Oh, okay.
So he's this dude that has money. Like in any villain, any bad movie, there's not always a government involved. There's just really rich people, right? Like it's just really rich people. Dubai is, what do we know about Dubai? You have money in Dubai. So you're just dealing with the richest people in the world as if we're betting on dinosaurs in the basement of a dude's house, right? Like, no, that wasn't a government. We don't need an explanation for that. Like, you know, it's just when they're rich, they're rich. They can buy anything that they want. But again,
And none of the money goes to the real Keanu?
no.
It goes all to...
Keanu is spared. Keanu and his family and 456, 457, and 458, and I guess 459 are all like just that you get. That's your payment.
Okay.
Our what was it, like $8.1 billion that they ended up like costing? Yeah, that's your payment. Go live on a beach in a hut somewhere. Just forget all your family, all your friends, you know, all that stuff.
And in exchange, though, he gets to keep Robot Keanu. The bad guy.
They're basically
our first bad
They're
guy.
basically keeping all of his science brain. You know, everything that you know, we're keeping.
That was the
But
algorithm.
yeah, everything.
Yeah.
You know, just someone that's there with Keanu's brain, but not physically.
Yeah, see, 5 out of 10.
Yeah, 5 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, honestly.
I like it when I watch a movie and I start chuckling because I know it's so silly.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
I wish I was chuckling, but I wasn't.
I was
I was
chuckling.
actually counting the number of ceiling tiles in the theater.
Were you really?
Yeah, and I think it's 16 by 11, if I'm not wrong. So, there's much better things you could be doing with your time. But also this week, Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston teamed up for The Upside.
And that's already available right now.
Yeah, click that wide eye. And also, if not checked out, me and Hsu talked for an hour and 15 minutes like this last week and talking about our top 10 films of the year. So make sure to go check that out. Way better use of your time. And I'll save you 30 minutes from Replicants if you watch that instead of Replicas.
Replicas.
Yeah, so rough. A bummer.
Rough also came out.
Yes, rough.
Yeah.
Also a dog movie. That's true.
Right.
There was like so much I wanted to say, but really we're just gonna be asking questions. Like this whole review will just be like, what would this have happened, or what would that have happened? Yeah, I mean, but yeah.
So you think they did leave Puerto Rico, though?
What?
Or Puerto Rico?
Well, I don't know where they went at the end.
Where did
but,
they
I
go?
mean, when they went to the beach. I mean,
Where
they
is this
technically
beach, though?
still be in Puerto Rico, but
It was Puerto Rico.
Oh,
I mean,
it's still?
Well, it could have been, but
could've
we
been.
don't know. They're somewhere.
I need to know.
He's somewhere in a beach, but also somewhere where he could keep really expensive machinery to replicate another child.
Yes. Yeah, how did he do that, though?
What do you mean? He had the pod, and he brought it, and he cloned her.
Okay.
He kept the DNA and never.
Yeah, he never disposed of it.
And that's that.
So how did the DNA not go bad? I thought that was the whole thing. It was like, we need to do this right now. No, that was never it? What?
Just the copy. The time from
Yeah,
death
they
to copy
copied
is important.
from
But
the
after
body
that,
when it's dead.
It's apparently good to go.
Yeah.
It becomes digital.
In 17
yeah,
days.
as long as you
And here's the
digitize
thing,
it.
too. So, like, the whole movie is set around Christmas break, right?
Yes.
But it takes 17 days to replicate a body. They're still on Christmas break, and it's still not Christmas by the time they wake up.
I don't know.
Because, like, they're going to buy a tree. But she said she got off work for a Christmas break.
Oh.
Christmas break can't start that early. There's no way they're getting 3 weeks.
Plot
Again,
holes.
to allude to you how, like, intriguing this movie was, that's where my mind went at least 3 or 4 times. I was like, why are we tree shopping? Shouldn't Christmas be over? Like, who cares if you don't remember what you had for dinner? Don't you remember that you missed Christmas? Anyway, this, again, these are all not even the start. The whole movie is just a mess.
Love it.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Other than next week
Except,
with
yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan in Glass.
We're gonna do it all over again. Glass. The M. Night Shyamalan has been planning this for a long time. I
don't believe him.
Yeah, we don't believe him. But according to M. Night Shyamalan, he's been planning this for a long
According
time.
to him, at the end of Unbreakable, we were supposed to see, obviously it
James
wasn't
McAvoy
James
character,
McAvoy,
yeah.
but it was that character.
Or that character, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which I don't believe.
now we're getting the next chapter in the trilogy, because I'm sure this won't end with concluding.
Why would it?
Why would it? Because there's got to be more. There can't just be 3.
I remember when I was sitting next to you in the theater, and then all of a sudden at the end of Split, we saw Bruce Willis. We both did. What? That was nice. That was nice.
And to be honest, like if you go back and watch that review, I'm good up until the end of that movie. Like I really wish that movie would have stayed what it was and not gone supernatural. And while I was intrigued in Glass, the more I see the trailer of Glass, the more I'm like, you know. I don't know if this is the movie that I want.
The movie's lost momentum.
Really,
I feel like it.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And the reviews that are coming out right now,
the trailers haven't been great, and
which have been really negative.
It came out rotten.
Yeah, so I mean, there's not much to be excited for.
At least
I mean,
the first review should have been like positive, so at least it gets that positive. It like came out rotten.
There's like some success phobia that M. Night has, because right when he's like starting to make those hits, I mean, he just goes to mess.
It's like that thing you said.
What?
How successsul people
sometimes they just can't handle it.
Successful people that just destruct themselves.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've said that about in many different industries.
Yes,
People that
there are people like that.
Yeah,
I don't know if M.
successful.
Night's subconsciously doing this or what, but I hope it's good. I hope everyone's wrong.
Maybe what he wants
we'll
is
like
he
it.
wants people to clown him, so then he just comes out with a great one again and slaps everybody and says,
I told you, if I was him, I would go back to the Village, go back to The Happening. I'd revisit I'd just do the worst of best hits, you know, and just redo them all at that point. Like, you know, who cares? But, you know, I'm hoping Glass works. I'm hoping it's good, but I will say, the more I watch that trailer, the more just, it looks so different than the other two. Like Unbreakable, like the color, like just how the whole movie
It's
looks.
like pink.
It's like pink. It's like a dream kind of vibe. You get like this dream
maybe
vibe.
the whole thing is a dream.
Yeah, maybe just Bruce Willis just has him hooking up from his nap and that
Yeah.
he takes after work and Unbreakable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am excited.
hope that's not a spoiler.
The one thing about Glass is I'm really looking forward to rewatching Unbreakable and Split back to back.
Oh, good. I won't be doing that.
Yeah, and see, so it's going to be even a worse week for you. So like, at least I'll have that to go on. Like, oh, at least I watched those 2 good movies. But after that, you know,
JasonCinema.com.
Film Lovers website.